Hey guys, Jonathan here, and what we're looking at right now are the exact minifigures that come in the 2025 Civil War Airport Battle from LEGO Marvel. LEGO sent me that set early to review, which of course I'm grateful for, but unfortunately, the minifigs in it are not really accurate to the film at all. In fact, we're missing a couple characters from both sides, and some of the figures we got here are active downgrades of better versions that are out there. So in this video, I want to show you the ultimate comprehensive guide to making your minifigs for the Civil War Airport Battle as accurate as they can be. Now, I want to play within a certain rule. I want to use as many of the pieces from this set as possible, because I don't want to just sit here and be like, guys, just go buy all the old minifigs. Because if you're going to get this set, I want to help you upgrade the set that you can buy on store shelves and not just tell you to go buy old minifigs. So, in some cases, that's going to be unavoidable, but for the most part, I want to show you how to use exactly what you get in the set and make it as best as possible. So with that being said, let's go ahead and upgrade these figures. Now, right off of the bat, I am going to take Falcon out of the game. I think that the Falcon that comes in this set is actually pretty much perfect, so we're going to have him fly out of the game, and we're leaving Falcon exactly as is. We'll see him at the end of the video. Crazy enough, from Team Iron Man, I'm also going to keep Iron Man exactly as he is. I really like this figure, despite the fact that I'm not a big fan of these new flat helmet styles. I do think that this is maybe the best one they've given us to date, so we're actually going to keep Iron Man exactly as is. That being said, every other character you see on screen right now is going to get upgraded through the course of this video, and we're going to add in the team members that aren't even in the set at all. So, let's get to it. Okay, I know I said Falcon was going to disappear, but honestly, I set up Team Cap, and I'm like, nah, he should be there. So, I guess I lied. Anyways, here is how I upgraded all of the Team Cap minifigs. Starting with Cap himself, the only thing we changed are these dual-molded legs from Newt Scamander from the LEGO Harry Potter CMF series, but I used the eraser method to take the printing off of there to leave us with the dark brown boots. Yes, I do know that this is the Age of Ultron torso, and in Age of Ultron, we've got those red lines around the star, which technically is not accurate to the Civil War suit. Otherwise, the suits actually are pretty similar. But, of course, we don't have a proper Civil War suit to switch out to, so to keep the pieces as similar as possible and not make you guys track down a million parts, of course, I just switched out the legs for Cap. For Bucky, on the other hand, well, that's a completely different story. The only thing I used from the new set is the legs here, which of course also come on Black Widow, Falcon, and lots of other characters so far. That being said, the torso is from the original Bucky from Civil War back in 2016. The head is from Poe Dameron, which has come on lots and lots of figures over the years. Well, lots of different Poes, I should say. And, of course, I gave him the brown hair that Bucky should have. And just to show you how bad the original figure that comes in the set is, I mean, come on, it's a night and day difference. This figure that comes in the actual set is so bad that I'm only basically using the legs out of pity. Okay, now we've got Scarlet Witch. And once again, this is another one where when I show you the Scarlet Witch figure that comes in the set, it's really not accurate to the movie at all. So, unfortunately, we are going to chuck that figure to the side, and I will recommend using the Scarlet Witch from 2016, which, of course, gives you this long brown hair, the face, and the torso from Scarlet Witch. And, of course, that also gives you the waist cape. Now, guys, look, I do know that that's a rare and expensive figure, so I will offer an alternative. If you have the Endgame Final Battle set that came out a while back, well, not really a while back, it's the one with all the girls teaming up, that would give you the same Wanda that comes in the Civil War Airport Battle, except it will give you the waist cape. For some unexplainable reason, they didn't include that waist cape in this set, so that could give you a way to get the waist cape. And then, of course, those printed legs also come from the Imperial Engineer from LEGO Star Wars. They haven't been offered in quite some years, but there are some comparable legs that have come out. I just like these ones because I have a bunch of them and have been using them for years, and hey, I'm a creature of habit. Okay, unfortunately for Hawkeye, this is another figure you're going to have to source. This, of course, is the Civil War Hawkeye torso from 2016 with one of these short-sleeved arms with the black on top from Ethan Hunt from LEGO Dimensions. The legs also come from Hawkeye from 2016, but they were used on a handful of figures over the years. The head comes from, I believe his name is Gotze. He is a German soccer player from the CMF series with some spiky hair and all the bow and arrow apparatus. Like I said, Falcon is going to remain exactly the same, and we've got the Ant-Man micro figure here that came in the original Civil War airport battle. Now, the reason I'm not showing you a minifig Ant-Man for this is because in Civil War, as you'll see on the helmet here, Ant-Man does not have the red lines going up his helmet. Unfortunately, every LEGO Ant-Man helmet we've been given as of the recording of this video has those red lines, so there really is no way to make an accurate Ant-Man minifigure. However, I could suggest that you use the Giant Man brick-built figure from Civil War as well, but that would cost a lot of money to track down, and I'm trying to show you how to do this for as little money as possible with as few pieces as possible. But of course, if you have money to burn, that Giant Man figure would be pretty cool to track down. All right, now let's move over to Team Iron Man. Okay, that now brings us to Team Iron Man. We'll start from left to right and work our way over. For Black Widow, my heart has softened a lot on the Black Widow minifig included in this set since I posted my review. When I look at all my other Black Widow minifigs side by side, I do realize that this torso, even though it's based off the 2012 suit, is the most accurate to what we see in Civil War. So I'm using the head, torso, and legs, and I suppose the little, gun accessory things there from the Civil War set as is. The only thing I switched out is the classic Black Widow red hair that we got years and years ago, but it's come in City and tons of other places, so that's a pretty common hair piece. Now, for Vision in the back, the Vision that I chose here is the Avengers Tower version, and the only reason I chose that is because technically, although it's in a $500 set, it is currently available. Now, we also have the actual Vision from the Infinity War and Civil War sets back in the day, 2016 and 2018, but this figure is very valuable on its own, and so I might just tell you to get the Avengers Tower rather than just get Vision, although I do like that other Vision figure better. So I hope you could see that I'm, really suggesting this just because it's out in stores right now, although it's not my favorite of the two. Anyways, for Spider-Man here, this is the Spider-Man from the Sanctum Sanctorum, which is identical to the one that comes in the Civil War set of mention, but this one has the leg printing that's exclusive to the Sanctum Sanctorum, so to add as few pieces as possible, that's what I would recommend. You could also use the old legs from Spider-Man from Homecoming, Civil War, all of that. Those would work well too, and just for an anecdote, in the original Civil War sets, the first ever MCU Spider-Man had a different spider on his chest, and that was based on the concept art because that's all LEGO had to work with. Just kind of a fun footnote. Anyways, as we mentioned, Iron Man is going to stay exactly the same. Black Panther, I had to nuke from the ground up. This Black Panther uses the headpiece, and torso from the 2016 Black Panther from the original Civil War sets, but it uses these legs from General Zod from Man of Steel 2013, and ironically, these printed arms look really nice, and those come from General Zod from the LEGO Batman movie CMF Series 2. To me, that's the ultimate Black Panther minifig you can make, let alone from Civil War, so that's what I would recommend here. Finally, for War Machine, this is another one that I had to add because he doesn't come in this set at all, and since we already have a Civil War Machine from 2016, that's the one I chose to use here. There is the other option that also comes in Avengers Tower, and is out right now, in this one here, which if you're going to buy Avengers Tower, you already have it. That one is close enough, but the goal is to get us as accurate as possible, and since we have to add the entire figure from the ground up anyway, might as well add the one from Civil War. So with that being said, let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts. And there you have it, guys. We've now fixed all of the minifigures from the Civil War Airport Battle 2025 set. This was a lot of fun. Let me know if you agree with the upgrade choices I made, or if there are any alternate choices that you would make. This was a lot of fun, like I said, so be sure to check out all of my other 2025 LEGO Marvel review and upgrade videos on the channel now, and I'll see you guys on the next video.